Now, the Marquette Poets Circle is taking part in the celebration of National Poetry Month. Joining me this morning, Raja Howe from the Marquette Poets Circle. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Raja.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
We were saying, that there's a lot of exciting things coming up with Poetry Month. What is it about poetry, do you think, that really brings people to it and just seems to hook them?
I think poetry is active.
Okay.
You can obviously write it and open up a book and read it, and that's engaging. Mm-hmm. But even just to listen to a poem, you have to actively take it in. You have to let it engage you, and I think it's a way to experience the world.
Now, I know that, on our Facebook page, we were having fun with haiku. Everybody has a little bit of fun with haiku. There are just so many different styles of poetry, though. Mm-hmm. If a person wants to get started, how do you even begin? It's just so big. I mean, you're an author. You've done it. How do you get started?
I'm also a reader. Just read.
All right.
Read contemporary poetry, read classic poetry, mm-hmm. Find what resonates with you. And don't be ashamed to just emulate it.
Just let it go and just let it flow through
let
you.
them be your teacher.
Okay. Now, like I said, you are a poet. Would you be willing to share one of your works
Certainly.
with us on the air? That'd be awesome if you would do that.
Yeah, this one is inspired by the area, and it is a calling. Okay. On this one broken island rests one fragrant flower, and there one bumblebee. If lost, it has found sanctuary in this one purple nest. If seeking, it has found destination, the reason for all things. This bee has followed beauty here, and this flower has been seeking always. And in the flower way that flowers know, this flower knows beauty in this bee.
See, and I could hear that, I love bees, and my mind is like, I'm following that bee as it goes along. That's awesome. What great visualization.
Thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, there are some things that are going to be coming up to celebrate National Poetry Month. Mm-hmm. Could you tell us some of those things that are coming up?
Yes, Amber Edmondson and I will be doing a reading at the Joy Center tomorrow at 7 o'clock, and that is free and open to the public. Okay. And Marquette Poets Circle will be doing reading also at the Joy Center on the 24th, and that's also at 7 o'clock, also free and open to the public. And you can also go to their website at marquettepoetcircle.wordpress.com, and they have all of the local events listed at the Peter White Public Library and the Joy Center, and poets.org is also a good site to go to.
Okay, yeah. And I know that there are a lot of local people who do get involved with doing poetry and readings and things like that. So this sounds like a great way for people to just really expand a little bit more on that love of poetry.
I think so. Just go out and hear some people read some poetry and experience it that way. One of the challenges for National Poetry Month is to try to write a poem every day.
I had a hard time just doing my little haiku.
Well, it really gives you permission to write terrible poetry.
Okay. Oh, well, I can already do that. Oh, well, Raja, thank you so much for coming in, letting us know a little bit more about it. And hopefully folks will expand their horizons a little bit and check it out and find out a little bit more about poetry and how to get involved.
It's been a pleasure to share. Thank you, Vicki.
Thank you.